Is there a monster under your bed? That's what I want to know. EMINEM featuring Rihanna. Rihanna. EMINEM? Yes, you guys know I like EMINEM. He's awesome. And Rihanna, what can you say? This is for Electric Shred 2112. And I've had a few requests for this. Fairly simple, man. If you know your basics on guitar, you're going to be just fine with this. Okay, that's the same 3 chords. Let me play it first, and then we'll break it down and teach it to you. Here we go. Take you through the verses, okay? Then when it kicks into the chorus, but I don't care. Alright, you ready? I love this song. The only thing that sucks is we know radio is going to kill it. It just does. But it doesn't take away the fact that it's a great song. I'm sure I'll take heat for that one, but that's okay. I can handle it. Okay, so we have standard tuning in this. So there's your E. Make sure you're tuned up. It's C sharp minor, B major, and A major through this whole thing. So the only thing that's going to kind of change is the beat that you're doing here. Okay, so we start with C sharp minor or D flat minor. Go first finger, 4th fret A. I would just bar it down. I'm not hearing this G sharp in there. So when you look at it though, you'll be like, yeah, it's a bar chord. But technically we don't have to bar it. You mute the high E. So we have 4A, 6D. Okay, heard something behind me there. 4A, 6D, 6G, and 5B. Okay, so we have on this beginning, you're going to hit each chord 3 times. Same thing we move to the B, and then when you go to the A major, it's going to be 6 times. And the rhythm's like this. I forgot the dang strap, so bear with me. Oh, last thing I want to point out, and it's a biggie. It's a big deal. You hear me talk like a broken tape player a lot, but it's so important. Take your first finger, just barely touch that low E. If you leave it like this and you end up hitting the string, one sour note ruins the whole chord. So try and mute it even if you don't touch it. It's just the concept of muting that I want you to get. Okay, so you'll go strings 5 through 2. If you hit the first string, so be it, because it should be muted, and even if it's barred, it's still going to sound good. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. We move from there. The part that may be tricky, it just depends on your level, guys, is switching from one chord to the next. Okay, so this one's B major. You're going to go 2A, and then we need the 4th fret on the D, G, and the B. So you can either bar with that 3rd finger, which if you haven't done it is pretty tricky, or you can take your pinky. You could use 2 fingers and just try, however you can get it, you want to get it. But I'd try to get used to it this way or this way. I've even seen some people play it like that. That's fine too, but it's 2 extra fingers to worry about. What are we doing with this first finger? We pick our nose with it. No, mute that low E 3 times. So up to there, if your chords are clear, the strum's obviously easy. It's going to be how fast can you get to that B major, right? And then the next one, you're pretty much set up for it. It's A major. We can get rid of this, drop your index finger down to the D string, and bar the D, G, and B. Kind of mute out the high E there. Or there's multiple fingerings, you guys. This is how I do it. Less fingers is usually the option I take. So another thing you can do here if you want is take your thumb. Don't push it down, but mute the low E. And we're going to play strings 5 through 2. And if the high E rings, it should be muted. You don't want to hear it because that's an A6 chord. You don't want that. Okay, so 6 times. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you repeat it. That's all the verse does, guys and gals. Okay, you're going to do that again. I don't know how many times, because it's really just verse chorus for this, but when it does transition, I noticed if this was the last one in the verse, you'd go and you'll hit the A chord one time. So the chorus comes up next, and it's the same chords. You'll go, except this time the strum changes. There's still downstrokes. You'll go 4 times, 4 times, 8 times. Okay, so that's going to sound like this. Nothing has changed though. It's the same chords: C sharp minor, B major, and A major. See the thumb? Making sure you're muting the... And you may think, but that's not fair. Okay, so yeah, I like to focus in on the little things. I think it's very, very important for us guitar players, bass players. And if I played all the instruments in the world, I would still teach with that same concept. Breaking things down into subgroups, worrying about muting and stuff that seems irrelevant or a lot of people just won't explain to you. And I like to explain those. It is a big deal. As you heard, if I did no muting in this, here's the potential train wreck you could have. You know what I mean? Big difference. So anyways, if you have questions, I'm here for you guys. Just let me know. Thanks for the request. All of you guys, because I've had several requests on this one. And we've already established who plays guitar for Rihanna. Yeah. Extreme. Nuno Bittencourt. Yeah, boy. But anyways, this new EMINEM album, I like it. Reminds me of the stuff he did in the early days when he first came out. And you know, you may look at me and think, this dude doesn't like hip-hop or rap. I like everything. And to me, at the end of the day, a good song's a good song. And it's not always about technicality. Sometimes it's about, is it catchy? Is the chorus catchy? Is the song constructed well? Those are the things I listen for in a song. That's why if you check my channel, there's variety. There's everything on here. My email, if you need to contact me, is mike@rockinguitarlessons.com. If you're interested in some private lessons, probably the best way to get set up on that is go to rockinguitarlessons.com. That's the temp site as of today, me speaking today. And there's a page on there for all the information you would need to know about taking lessons on Skype for guitar or bass with me, or vocals with my wife Jolene. My Skype contact is Rockin Guitar Lessons. The rates right now are $59 per hour, $34 per half hour. But if you go to the website, you'll see a discounted price by paying for the month. So if that's something you're interested in, that it's really a cool route. It's kind of my primary direction right now, is that and the CVT lessons, and you know, just prepping for the website and stuff. But yeah, everything you would need to know is on there. Basically, if you have high-speed internet. One thing, when you guys, if you add me on Skype, obviously you're inquiring about lessons. Put as much information in that first paragraph or sentences as you can. There's a good chance we're going to be on a different time zone. I'm in California right now, so yeah, we'll just have to, Skype tells you the time difference, but give me as much information as you can and we can cut down the emailing back and forth, all that stuff, and get you set up ASAP for lessons. If you're interested in the vocal lessons, I'll just send you to my wife and she'll take it from there. My PayPal email is tbxpunk@aol.com. That's how most of my students pay for lessons. It's a safe, secure site. You know, everyone's heard of PayPal all across the world. So, and also if you'd like to donate to this channel, that's the same email you would use. It's simple. If you've never used it, you don't have to have a PayPal account to take lessons. All you need is a debit card. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And you make payment using that email. When you go to paypal.com, you'll see that. It's real simple. And anyways, Make sure to like the videos. Go to Rockin Guitar or Facebook.com/RockingGuitarLessons. Make sure to jump on board with us on Facebook. I do have my personal Facebook up too, and I had that up for probably a year, and a lot of you guys added me there, so I'm trying to get you guys to go over and add me because I don't know how long I'll have the personal one. But anyways, you can add me on both. It's fine. Twitter.com/RockingGuitarLess with one S if you want to add me there. Like them, share them, tell your buddies, and before you go to sleep, make sure to check underneath your bed. All right, later, guys. Done. See you later, guys.